welcome everybody to the Board and Barrel. My name's Kyle McCarley. With me, as most of the time, mostly Eric Reichert.
Hello, I'm also here.
Yeah, he is. He's right there. See?
Wait, I'm in the wrong spot.
It's just the two of us tonight. Yeah, Danica had other plans this evening, and I was too caught up in other things to do any sort of planning, like getting other people on the show. So it's just the two of us. But that's okay. We can play some stuff that we don't often play. Some two-player stuff.
I have to play with Kyle?
The first game, however, is not exclusively a two-player game. This is a game that was sent to us by... I should have known this. No, it wasn't sent to us by... The only name on it is Sunrise Tornado. I don't believe that publisher is the group that sent this game to us. Well, crap.
Santa Claus did it.
Yeah, Santa Claus gave us that game. Kraken-infested Sudoku is the name of the game. This is a game for 1 to 4 players, where we are playing on a 3x3 Sudoku grid using cat cards. And I need to review. I think you only score points if they follow the rules of Sudoku, where cards are unique to the numbers are unique to their row and column and diagonal, probably.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Down.
Oh, no, sorry. It's you can't play a card in a row or column of a card with the same color or number. That's what it is. Anyway, so the way that the game works, we each have 3 cards in our reserves and 1 reserve token available to us. There's 1 card in the center of the grid to start with, and then we have a draw pile. On your turn, you're going to draw a card and then choose to either play it to the grid or to store it in your reserve. You don't want cards in your reserve because they are worth -3 points each at the end of the game, I think. I think it's -3, not -2. Yeah. Yuki, all done. Come here. This is gonna be a time.
Yep. I'm too tall. I should keep showing up in your cam. Top of my head. Oh, that's your
That's
head.
me. That's my head showing
okay.
up. Sorry.
Hi.
Hey, come here.
Hi, boy.
Yuki, leave your butthole alone. Recently discovered our dog likes the taste of her own ass. And that's all it is. Nothing wrong with her. She just keeps licking it. Anyway.
It's better than the opposite. My cat refuses to clean his own butthole. So we have to do it for him. And he does not enjoy that. But I keep telling him, listen, buddy, one of us has to do this. Neither one of us want it to be me.
But since you won't...
And I can't keep taking you to the vet.
Okay, so... On your turn, you're going to draw a card, and then you choose to either play it to the grid or play it to the reserve. When you play it to the grid, it has to be unique in number and color from everything in the same column and the same row. If you catch somebody playing a card that is not unique, then you can call them on it. That card then gets added to their reserve, and their turn ends, I think. Let me double check on that. And you get a reserve token as well. The player finds a mistake, takes a reserve token, and if there are no more reserve tokens, you take it from the player with the most tokens. The player who placed the card incorrectly takes the card back from the grid and adds it to their reserve, and their turn ends. So you can choose to either play the card to the grid or play it to your reserve to store it for future use. If, when you play that card, you fulfill the condition printed at the bottom of it, like this one says, place on a stack of exactly 2 cards, because you can stack cards on top of cards that are already on the grid as well. If you fulfill that condition, you gain another reserve token to add to your reserve. Regardless of whether you choose to play the card onto the grid or to your reserve, you then have the option to play cards from your reserve to the grid at a cost of 2 reserve tokens each. When you play a card, whenever you play a card to the grid, you put the host token on top of that card. And while you can stack cards on top of other cards, again, they have to be unique in color and number, That's
yeah.
not a legal play.
Take that back to
Yeah.
your reserve, sir.
Right. So they have to be unique in both color and number in their row and column. And you cannot stack a card on top of the card that has the host token. Whenever you play a card, you move the host token on top of that stack. The game ends at the end of the turn in which the draw pile is depleted, and then we score based on the number of cards that are in our scoring columns. For a two-player game, Eric, you're going to be this column, and I'm going to be this column. And I do believe it is the number of cards, including the cards that are like stacked. Numerical value doesn't factor in, but the number of cards that are played in your column that's each worth 1 point, minus 3 points for every card that's still in your reserve, plus 2 if you are the player with the most reserve tokens left over. And then there are some special scoring rules, which I think are worth using. Stacks of exactly 0 or 1 card don't score anything. Stacks with exactly 2 cards score 2 bonus victory points. Stacks with exactly 3 cards score 5 bonus victory points. And whichever stack has the most cards in your scoring zone is 1 point per card in the stack.
Okay.
And whoever scores the most wins. Any questions? Look them up, because I probably got some shit wrong. Let's roll our buff and nerf die to see who goes first. You want to do that?
Sure. Yeah.
Me! Great. That's awesome. I need to get that program running, because I forgot. Oh no!
And no, I don't have any idea how to play Sudoku, so this is...
Sudoku, it's just keep the numbers in every row, column, and individual 3x3 grid. Because a full Sudoku board is 3 3x3 grids in a grid. And every number that is horizontal, like in the same row, every number that's in the same column, and every number that's in the same 3x3 has to be unique, numbered 1 to 9. This one, it's just the row and column. Okay, so first card, it's a 2, which means I gotta play it on a diagonal if I'm gonna play it at all. And that's my turn.
Can I draw a card?
Yep.
And it's a 5. And you know, I'm gonna place it right there.
Cool. Place on an odd number card. You didn't do that, so you don't get a reserve token. My turn. Oh man, I could almost do that, except I can't. So I'm gonna play this one right here. Your turn.
Okay. Do it. 3. Place into a corner space. I mean, do that.
And now if you'd like, you could spend those 2 reserve tokens to play a card out of your reserve.
And that's my next turn, or immediately?
That's an optional second step to your turn.
Okay.
We've just been skipping it because it was before.
Let's see. So if I say spent these 2, and then I took old Toby, you want to help me with this? And placed it here, which is placed on a lower number card, and I get a reserve token back.
Yep. Well done. My turn. I'm gonna place this here, which will get me a reserve token. And then I'm going to spend these 2 to play this one down here and get 1 back. Oh, on a stack of exactly 2 cards. No, I can't do that. That's not what that means. So instead, I'm just gonna get rid of a card instead of go for scoring. But I still get a token back.
Alright. There's also 3. I will... fudge.
Either put it in my scoring zone, or cover up the 3 that's there.
Oh, yeah. Might as well, right? And get one of these.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put the... Oops.
That's fine. And then spend 2. Place on a green card.
Oh yeah, that is a 9, that's not a 6. Makes way more sense.
It's your turn.
Cool. I don't want to give you points.
I don't mind it.
Oh shit, you can't play that there, that's red! And I can get one of those. Cool. So I'm gonna go... Aha, 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 aha. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll do this. And then I'll spend these 2 to play this one here. And that gets me 1 back, because that was a stack of exactly 2.
Nice. I will draw 3. Place into a corner space.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I want to score points, so I'm gonna go here. Thank you. I keep forgetting that stat. Your turn.
6. Oh no, it's a 9.
Tis a 9. A green 9.
Green 9. I guess this works, and that gets me this. But I can't place either one of these legally.
In your scoring zone.
Yeah, in my scoring zone. So
You could play it somewhere else.
oh, I can play it to yours, but I'm not going to.
Or the mill.
That's true. No, we got a lot of cards to go through.
Thank you. Yeah, I can just stack it just to get the points. I don't know if they have example scoring in here to make sure that I'm correct on every card in the stack is worth a point.
I think you said
It says score every card in your scoring zone. Each card is worth 1 victory point. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming every card in the stack is worth a point then, but I don't know. Your turn.
Hey, a number I don't want to use. Can I play? I mean, I guess it.
9.
Yeah, I could put the 9 on the 9.
And then you get a
And I
token.
get a token, which doesn't solve my. Actually, it does solve one thing. I can then spend 2, and I can place this 8 here.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, can't do that.
Well. So ends my turn. Thank you.
5. Place on an odd number. Wait, 9's a pretty odd number.
It is.
And then now we can do this and not lose anything.
Correct. Thank you. Okay.
Can't do that.
Oh, I can't. Balls. Your turn. It immediately ends your turn when you misplay like that.
Place on a higher number. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me, but I'll do that. Alright.
We're down to 2 cards in the drop pile.
Oh, that sucks for you.
Yeah, it does a bit. Okay, so I gotta do what I gotta do here, which is that.
Which you can't do, it's yellow.
Which I can't do. My last 2 turns, I think, cost me this game.
Yeah. I guess then.
That's a 6-point swing right there. 8 balls.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then this last card. How do I get rid of this? 9. Easiest way is to place it right here, which doesn't score me.
Well done. Well done. I think you won this.
Yeah.
So I have the most of these left over, so that's +2, but -9. So I'm -7 out of the gate. It's tally for these 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus points for the biggest stack in the zone. And they're tied for the biggest stack, so I don't think I get those bonus points. So I get 8 points. 1 point total.
Oh, nice. 1 card.
Doesn't score.
6 cards.
That's going to be the biggest, so that's going to be 6 points bonus.
4 cards.
So 6, 12, 18 to 1. Well played. Let's try this again.
Yeah. Just the luck of the draw sometimes.
There's another color that is included in games with 3 or 4 players.
Oh, that makes sense.
And
What do my pants smell like?
with
Why do you
three
keep sniffing them?
with 3 players, the third player scores the middle column. With 4 players, you each score the outside row or column. So you share you share 2 squares with other players. You're terrible.
Oh, the good dog. This dog has never been loved before.
Never.
In her life.
Never once.
The only time she's ever appreciated is when I'm here.
It's a fact. Nobody loves her.
Everyone's so mean to this dog.
Everyone's so mean, and she's also never been fed.
Oh, yeah. That I know. That I know.
Never once in her life. At least not the food she wants to eat.
And it's both dogs, too, because I was camping this weekend and I watched you starve Remus for 3 days straight.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
once did you offer him any bacon or steak or anything like that. And never did he have a giant bowl of kibbles just sitting out
That he
anytime he
wouldn't
wanted.
touch. Because he was holding out for the good stuff. All right. Let's deal some cards out. This one goes in the middle. Is that the same one that started in the middle last time?
Maybe. I don't know.
It was a 2. Reserve, 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 and reserve. You can go first this time.
Okay.
Since you kicked my ass the first game.
Do we start with...
Oh, no, we each start with one. Oh, wrong thing.
Alright, draw a card. 8. I'll place that here at the bottom.
Ooh. Uh-huh. Your turn.
6.
9.
Oh, 9. Place a green card. Easy enough. Pick one of these. And then spend 2 to place on a higher card to get 1 back.
Nice. I will do this to get that. And then I won't do anything else at the moment.
3. This is bad. Well, no, it's not bad. Because all I have to do is place it in the corner. Then I will then spend these 2. Oh, Toby.
Yep. You can't do that.
Yeah. That's bad.
Not great.
Well,
But I think what I'm going to do is put it here, which will get me another cube. Then I'm going to spend 2 to play this one and get 1 back.
noise.
And that's it for me.
1. Place my stack of exactly 1.
There is nowhere you can play that without covering another card.
I am aware of that. So I will just have to place it right there. And I can't do anything else.
Okay. Place on an odd number. Oh, yeah, that goes there. Once again, nowhere to play this that isn't the corner or the middle. So I'll just do that. Then I'm going to spend 2 to play this here. Thank you, Mr. President. That's an odd numbered card. I will take that, and I'll play these 2 to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Get another one back.
Nice.
Look at that!
Draw. Get 5.
Mr. President is the name of one of the cats at Geeky Teas, which is our friendly local game store, and I wonder if that's a nod to them.
Good. I will place this on an odd number card and get okay.
If I play it on a blue card, I get a thing, and I can't play it in the middle space, so I might as well do that.
9. God, it'd be great if we stopped getting yellow.
There's a lot of yellow in there. Oh, I was supposed to pull 2 cards at the beginning, I forgot. I'll just pull from the bottom.
Yeah. Well, Set this here. Place it on the green. So it goes there. And then I will then spend 2. And I put Toby here.
Yeah. I'll take a card and I will play it. Right. Decisions. Go ahead and put that there. That's my turn. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Place some green card. Get that thingy. And that. Yeah. No, can't do that. I didn't take my hand off.
I was ready. I was ready.
I didn't let go.
I know.
It's chess rules.
Yeah.
Place it there, which gives me nothing. But
It gets you to play the card.
Yeah.
Well. That's gotta go there. Because there's nowhere else I can play it. Well, I guess I could have played it. No, I couldn't have. That was it. That was the only place.
Place on a higher number card. I mean, or no, I have to. Unfortunately, I have to do that. I have to take my thumb off.
You're good.
Shut up. But it did go
It
on
was a higher number, yeah. Place on a blue card. Okay.
7. Place on a blue card.
You can't.
You can. Fuck it. Place it there. The center.
Yeah. You can do that,
I did it.
I suppose.
I did do
it. Last card. Cool. Man, I don't want to play it there, because then I lose out on major points. So I'll play it there. And that's
it.
that game. -3, +2. 6, 7. So that's 14 points for that stack. 15, 16, 17, +5, I think, for a stack of 3, of exactly 3. It's on this side. So 22.
No, I did less, I'm sure. 2 cards here. 8
So
cards
that's
here.
5 + 16,
-3.
-3. So 21, 18. I think I forgot my +2 as well. That was a stack of 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, 14. 15, 16, 17, 22, 24. Yeah. All right, that's Cat Sudoku Summer Festival.
It's a quick one.
It's a quick one. It's simple. I think I would like to see how it plays with 3 or 4 players. I would not play this solo. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is one of those solo games that's just see how many points you can score, which is never that interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like, a scoring race is fun when you're competing against someone else. It's not so much fun when it's just
4-player would be interesting, because like the idea of
that is
having
very
to share 2
interesting.
of your score
Right.
sites.
That's very interesting to me. I think it would also be cool to have the incentive to play on
Other people's
scoring zones a little bit more often, or to be necessitated to play on other people's scoring zones. I don't love with this rule sheet how there's some ambiguity in those scoring rules. I kind of want to look them up because I don't fully understand how that works. It's not clear to me whether every card in the stack is worth a point.
Or every card in the scoring zone, each card is worth 1. Yeah, so each card's worth 1. And then reserve cards -3 per reserve tokens with most. And then the advanced ones, stack of exactly 0, 0, 2. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Every card that you have is worth the thing. Worth 1. There's extras if you do more. Stacks.
I think we played it right.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just I don't know. There's some ambiguity there for whether do those advanced scoring rules negate the basic scoring rules, or are they in addition to? Because that does make the highest stack in a scoring zone worth double points.
Yeah.
There's just some rules in the rule sheet that are just about scoring that are a little bit ambiguous for me. But I don't know that I love it at 2 players. I'm very curious to try it at 3 or 4 because I think it might be really fun to, especially at 4.
Yeah,
to have that
being able to interact with other people's stacks and mess them up is interesting.
Right. While you're trying to keep tabs on what.
Also, you would
scoring
have
is.
less opportunities to play cards because it's the same amount of cards.
It's
Oh,
not.
no.
There's 9 more.
Okay.
But that's still probably less.
Yeah, less.
It's the same at 3,
Yeah.
but it's less at 4.
Wait,
Less turns. Yeah, that's Cat Sudoku Summer Festival. This is like a follow-up in the same series of I think a roll and write is the original Cat Sudoku.
Love a roll and write.
Okay, now we're gonna play a co-op trick-taking game, and we're gonna try and be, I don't know, interesting to watch while we do it, because co-op 2-player trick-taking means there's no communication, but we will play with the rule of no communication about
the game,
the information that's that's available to you. Because otherwise, it will be very boring to watch.
Yeah.
This is a great two-player co-op game that came out in the last year or two from All Play called Sail. And the objective is to sail your boat to the end of the ocean, it's the sea. Danica and I played this once on a train, and our table space was a little bit lacking, so looking forward to playing this on a full-size table. Turning off the post-game show for that horrific hockey game. I think that goes that way, and that goes somewhere over here, and then we pick a scenario. We'll do scenario, learning scenario is what we'll do to start with. I need the one that starts with D. There it is. This way. And then G is next. And the rest don't matter. Wait, G. Oh, there's so many. I see. It's like, okay, so I need, where do we end here? A4, I need A6. There. And the rest doesn't matter for this scenario because it ends there. Oh wait, yes it does. D11. There. That's enough. Okay. Get set these aside for now. Now, when we're set up, we put a start token here. We'll put an island token here. Kraken there, and there, and there. Island there. Island. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I forgot I turned the rules. I oriented the rules the same direction as the board. D7, G6, islands here, here, and here, and here. And then the finish token goes in between those. Alright, now our ship goes on the start space. He's so cute. The round tracker goes over here. One. Kraken tracker goes here. And then we have two trick cubes. No. Oh, are there storm clouds? There are. There. Okay. Can bring this a little closer for now. We're going to pick a pirate, each of us. 4, 5. There are 6 to choose from. Take a look. We have some reference cards. Am I missing one? Action combinations. Actions. Turn structure. Yeah, okay. That's a reference card that we have one copy of for some reason. Unless I'm missing one. Aha, I'm missing one. Cool. So 3 reference cards. Kraken card goes at the bottom of the Kraken deck. And then each player chooses a pirate card and gives it special abilities. On the Kraken board, place the Kraken meeple on the lowest space. Yeah, I already did all that. Create the Kraken deck by shuffling cards numbered 1 and 2 together.
Okay. It says what these things do on the backside.
Yes. Which probably isn't going to mean much to you since I haven't taught you the rules of the game. But that's our deck. This is the Kraken deck. Rude dog.
Hey. I need to group up.
Okay. The deck consists of 9 cards each in 3 different suits. The 1 and 2 from each suit is shuffled together at the start to form the Kraken deck. 3 through 9 form the player deck. We're free to talk between rounds, but may not communicate from the time cards are dealt until after the final trick of the round is played. The game is played over 5 rounds, or less, if you win or lose. Another way. Each round, we're each going to be dealt 9 cards, so that'll leave, what's the math there? That's 3 through 9, then that's 7 cards, 14, 21, 9 to each of us, whatever's left. 3 cards left in the deck, I think, at that point, something like that.
If you say so.
We look at our cards, and we choose 1 to trade. Okay. Before you look at the card you're getting, you pick 1 to give. So that's the only communication about the cards that are in our hand that we get to do. Then, it's a trick-taking game. The player who is closest to this token, so that's me
Yeah.
in the first round,
You, then
will lead
me.
the first trick. And from that point forward, whoever won the previous trick leads. You can lead with any card. When you follow, you have to play a card of the same suit if you have it. The winner of the trick is the person who plays the highest value card of the lead suit, just like any other trick-taking game. Then, when we resolve the two cards, we will take a look at the symbols on those cards. So there's a reference card that shows you what the symbols are on each number in the deck. So each suit is going to be the same. These ship cards, it's always going to be a helm and a tentacle. The nines, sorry, not the ship cards, the threes, it's always going to be a helm and a tentacle. The nines, it's always going to be a whale, and etc. and so forth down there. So we will each play a card, and whoever wins the trick will look at the symbols on the two cards in the trick to determine what their action is. So, like, for this one, there would be no action because the whale. The whale's only going to trigger an action if it's played with another whale. But if we have, for example, these two cards, then we have this combination, two helms and a tentacle. With two helms and a tentacle, the two helms action, you're going to move forward one space, but diagonally toward whichever player wins the trick. So if I win the trick, it's going to move here, or if you win the trick, it's going to move here. Our goal is to try and get the ship to the end space before we lose, and there are a number of different lose conditions. For every tentacle that is in the winning trick, we're going to be dealt 1 damage from the Kraken deck, which will put this card into the discard, the top card of the Kraken deck. Unless the top card of the Kraken deck is the Kraken card, in which case it's going to move to the bottom. We're going to be dealt this much damage, and this is going to advance. If the Kraken card is ever the only card in the Kraken deck, we lose. Once we've both played all of our cards, we will advance the round tracker. And at the end of the round... Oh, sorry, the round ends when one player wins their 4th trick. That's why we have these. So that could happen before we've all played before we played all of our cards. In fact, I think it will.
Usually, yeah.
If we each get 9, yeah. That means there's a max of 8 tricks per round. So, your pirate card goes there. I don't know that we need to do that. Yeah, we might as well put it there. I'll be this mustachioed fellow. Let's leave it text side up. I think that's a little better.
Yeah.
A little more clear. Okay. So when somebody wins their 4th trick, the round ends. All the cards get reshuffled that are in the discard and the deck. The Kraken deck stays the same. I forgot to talk about cannons and how we deal damage to the Kraken. How's it going, Steel Neko? The audio's crackly tonight, huh? That's a bummer. And I didn't know. And we're already however far into the show. Let me hit the button and we'll see if it helps. Okay, let's say, for example, that we have a cannon and a helm/tentacle. That combination is we deal damage to the Kraken. This goes to the bottom of the Kraken deck, which gives us more life. We want to be able to do that if we can. If we get 2 cannons in the same trick, then we will reveal the top card of the deck, put it straight into the discard. Whatever the symbol is that's on that card will trigger a cannon action, which is... Which reference card is it? Might be the back of this. Yes. 2 cannons. The action is, if it's a helm, you're going to advance the ship towards whoever won the trick. If it's a whale, same thing as if it's 2 whales, you advance the ship straight forward. If it's a helm and a tentacle, you deal damage, so that card goes to the bottom of the Kraken deck. And if it's a cannon, you just flip another card. What am I missing? I think that's everything. We've each got our own unique player or pirate action. So mine is when I advance the ship with 2 wheel icons of the same number, 6, 7, or 8. Then I can advance the ship straight forward as if it were 2 whales. Yours is when you advance the ship with a card containing an orange wheel, one of the suits that we're not looking at right now. You may advance the ship in the direction of your partner instead. Your choice. If the ship lands on a Kraken tentacle, we're going to take a damage. If the ship would move off the edge of the board or into an island, then it doesn't move. And the trick is basically forfeit. At the end of the round, we will advance the round tracker, we will reset trick cubes to 0, shuffle the deck, and discard cards together. as well as cards left in our hands to form the deck for the next round. If we have not made it to the end by the end of round 5, if we have not crossed the storm by the end of round 2, if the Kraken card is the only card left in the Kraken deck, or if the Kraken meeple moves all the way to the dead space, we lose. If we happen to both win and lose at the same time, we win. That's how the game is played. Any questions?
Nope.
Cool. Shuffle that deck. And then we'll deal 9 cards apiece. Has the audio gotten any better, Steel Neko? Since I hit that button? Oh, haha. Maybe not. Since I hit that button and it didn't finish the button. That's fun. What a fun thing that was. Technical difficulties are great. Has the audio gotten any better, Steel Neko? Sounds okay there.
Yeah, it sounded okay on my phone for that brief moment that I listened to it.
Yeah. All right, 9 cards apiece. Yeah, 3 cards left. Look at my math.
My gosh.
That just stays right there. We pick a card to pass to the other player. Don't look at it. I messed it up. I gotta put these cards in order. I will pass you this card.
What are you going to do?
Flip my reference cards over where I can see them.
Then I will give you this one.
Cool. Cool. Oh my goodness. Dog. She is so keyed up. We just